You're listening to New Youth Radio, a show about global culture and local youth. Hi, my name is Najeli. Each week, we'll focus on a local band or musician and ask them about the global connection. We'll also feature spoken word from Guelph and beyond. Today in the studio, we have Colloquial Messenger Service. This band is made up of Sebastian Lopez, Connor Rumfeld, and Paul Keeley. Thanks for coming, guys, and maybe you can tell us about the song you're going to play for us today.
Thanks for having us. The song that we're playing today is it's called 100 Steps. It's inspired by the famous local landmark in Guelph and any number of incidences that occur there.
Many people will say.
Yeah.
Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. When I walk on down the skeletons of summer on my road, I come around 100 steps, and I sold my soul away back in a misty month of May, and in a melancholy way. I miss my radio, I miss your heart and soul, played out 1,000 times on my piano. I miss the great divide back on the other side of my eyes, and I'm crying. And I come around anyways. Up in caffeine free, I wait on you to wait on me, and I walk on down. And I don't think your brother likes me that much, but I come around 100 steps, and I sold my soul away back in a misty month of May, and in a melancholy way. I miss my radio, I miss your heart and soul, played out 1,000 times on my piano. I miss the great divide back on the other side of my eyes, and I'm crying. And I come around anyways, here on the laziest of days. I'm up in caffeine free, I wait on you to wait on me.
When did you guys start your band?
Well, we started back in November of last year. We kind of came together for the school pre-battle of the band kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How did you come with your band name? Like, how did you come up with your band name?
Inspired by an old 70s, 80s band, if I'm correct?
More like 60s.
60s? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Quicksilver Messenger Service.
Honestly, I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but what we wanted to do was we were trying to create kind of some hillside appeal. So we kind of chose like a indie sounding name that because that's what you have to be if you want to get into hillside. That's what we did.
Changing the band name is in future plans.
It might,
Yeah,
it
okay.
could
Most
occur.
likely.
Possibly. I've been begging them to change it.
I like the name.
We're
Oh,
contemplating.
thank you. See, it's not so bad, man.
So what are your musical influences?
Well,
Arkells?
yeah, we're a lot of like Canadian rock and folk kind of stuff. We like Dan Mangan, Arkells,
yeah.
Sam Roberts. You
Yeah.
guys, any additions?
No, pretty much all the same you guys are saying.
Yeah.
And who writes the songs in your group?
Well, Paul usually writes all the lyrics. But a lot of our songs actually we just came up on the spot. We'd just be jamming in the basement or something, and it just come together and
Mesh
then
together.
All of a sudden, Paul would go home that night and he'd come up with lyrics for it, and then that'd be a song or something.
Or after school, me and Paul would just sit down and
Write it?
write, just
Annoy
jam
all the
for-
teachers hanging out at our school, asking us to leave and stuff.
No, a lot of them liked it. A lot of them did.
Some of them were nice. Some of
The
them weren't
janitor
nice.
liked it a lot.
Yeah,
I
the
know
janitor's
that.
great.
Oh,
We
okay.
like the janitor.
Yeah, he likes us.
What themes are most important to you guys?
Themes. Okay, well,
Most of the song experiences about being manipulated in a way. So manipulation, I'd say.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Yes, Ab.
I'd say a strong majority of our songs are just about girls. So
but real experiences. You know,
yeah, but
life
they're all a lot of
experiences.
them. They're all inspired by things that have actually happened and things that have happened to each of us. And
Cold at the
Not
door.
necessarily by girls, like about girls, but the experiences we have in the songs are because of the girls.
Because of what they've done to us.
So they're like,
like we're all just extremely oppressed by women at all times.
okay.
No sexism, no sexism intended. Okay.
Ready, set, go.
Turn a table like a tumbling dice. Well, you can meet me on this Monday night. If I wanna kiss you, do I have the right? I know my fingers are as cold as ice. Will you just call me when you come around tonight? I said. She keeps me waiting, so cold at the door. I don't cry 'cause we're on the floor. Hey, damn, I love the spark, them steely eyes. When you shudder, baby, I go blind. I said, and in the middle of a dark lit room, your paper face is gonna hide the truth. If I wanna kiss you, do I have the right? Well, I might be up all night, 'cause I said call me when you come around tonight. Honey looks so like sugar cane. Wrap my worries in bits of cellophane. She's a turncoat and a renegade. Should my veneer just start to fade? I said, she keeps me waiting, so cold at the door. Well, I don't cry 'cause we're on the floor. Hey, and damn, I love the spark, them steely eyes. When you shut it, baby, I go blind. I said, damn.
What does music mean to you? Like, is it really important or like?
I would say for me, it's
No,
really-
it's not important at all. We don't. Yeah, it's
No.
No, it's important to me. I don't know. It
It
feels
means
like
a
an
lot to me too. I go
escape.
nuts.
Like,
fills
would
my
you guys
head.
continue like a career on this or like?
I would hope. Like it's always there. Like you just keep going at it, hoping something
yeah,
reaches out.
if at all possible.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens. But like, you can't just be living. Well, of course it'd be awesome to like make your living out of making music or just producing and whatnot in the music industry. But it's hard. So
And you
like,
always-
it's just like one of those things. You're going one way, but you have like the
you always
parallel
have
road.
this.
Mhm.
Oh, well, you guys are pretty good. I think.
Thank you.
You'll make it that far.
It's nice of you to say that.
Yeah, we hope.
Who inspires you to make your music? Like,
Well, I guess that.
like
like,
family members or like someone
Well,
famous? or-
I've had music in my family, like, but mostly piano, classical. I don't know. It always, like, the guitar appealed to me, so I started playing guitar. Like, but like I'm the drummer now. Like all the instruments kind of appealed to me. So then I don't know. I kind of went to drums. It kind of turned into more my forte. So, but I don't know. Everything about music kind of appealed to me. Just
Well, for my case, I'm the first musician of my family, so yeah, we're from Colombian background. So I don't know, we've never really been musically, more sports. And I'm just the one, like, since I can remember, I've always been asking my parents for a guitar. And then when I finally got it, and then I was like, I went to bass, drums, and whatnot. So yeah, I've just been all around.
Yeah, I just got music kicking around my family. My brother was in an awesome little band called the Pamplemousse Diaries. Well, he was in university up at Trent. And my dad was a singer in a band, and my cousin was a bassist, and all that kind of inspired me to kind of pick
that
things up. And
kind of puts us down a little bit, Paul.
What?
No,
What?
just keep going.
So do you guys have are your global connections, like, do you have any or?
Yeah, that would be me. I'm like social relations, I guess, because since I've moved around a lot, I know like people pretty much around east side of Canada, I could say, like
Quebec.
Ontario, Quebec, the United States. So yeah, Colombia too, my cousins and my family. And yeah, so I just pretty much on Facebook mostly, I'm like, oh hey, here's our band page, go check us out. And then
thanks to Seb, we have a bit of almost an international following.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good, yeah.
and like we've been asked to go play in Quebec.
Yeah.
Because like I know some people there, because I used to play, well, when I lived back in Quebec, I played with this girl, and yeah, so I met some people, and like we've been asked to go play. We just haven't had the opportunity because it was like kind of like in between school, so we just stayed in school instead of skipping it. Yep.
Yeah, not skipping that.
Yeah. So do you guys have anything else to say about your band or anything?
It's fun.
You should listen to us.
And
Sometime.
check us out
Maybe-
on August 4th if you have the chance at the Music Youth in Unison Festival.
Here
We'll
at the UG. Yeah.
Yeah, here at the University of Guelph. We'll be playing there. Or if you missed that, we're going to be playing at the Fourth Friday, which is a local event,
In the city.
on, the fourth Friday of August. So I think it's 1 Carden Street we'll be playing. So definitely come check us out. It'll be a fun
Sounds
time.
good. Well, thanks for joining us today, and good luck with your future projects.
Okay. Sorry. Ready to go? Yeah? Sorry. Serotonin, riding ocean of regret. But I owe this debt to chemical imbalances. I am stuck inside a show, flashing photos, and I know I'm only wavering. I'll come down in the morning. But every night and every night, calling up my muse to be alright. And every night and every night,
Sarah's breathing hard again. I'm accusing her of something. I would leave it all, but I don't get no happier. Oh, she's gonna teach me how she feels, rolling in the glass and the splintered steel with 1,000 drowning people. Just could not ride the reel. Straight jacket philosophy and all the white walls are haunting me. If my body's just a dream, I swear my body's just a dream. And I might just be orbiting your tongue, which is not worth a thing. If I'm lying in your bed and I cannot stop this shaking, shaking. Every night and every night, calling up my muse to be alright. Every night and every night, I don't mind the red light. I don't mind the red light. I don't mind the red light. Debt to chemical imbalances.
My name's Carl Abuala. I was born in Doha in the Middle East and moved here after 2 years. My poem has a personal topic to it. Lying awake, but it's not sleep that I await. Darkness all around, still I imagine your face. Sip, swallow, sip, ring, hit, ignore. Sip, swallow, wait a minute. How much more till I drop down? The burden on my shoulders, heaving boulders, getting colder as my pulse drifts, skipping about to call it quits. Your call, it hits, spearheaded to my senses. In one split second, I fixated where my head is. Your name incoming call, though you didn't have a clue, just a chance, hit or miss, just a shot out of the blue. Yet you did it, flipped a switch, I pulled the chain, I felt the twitch, a cold touch, like I'm reborn and everything's just too much. The feeling of a new world's just too much, with all my senses acting up. Every face a smile, when just a while back I saw you back. The cold stares, nothing's there, but now it all falls back on track. I could show you my new grand charade, decide my spot in the death parade. I could showcase my best razor blade, all the world's one big masquerade. I can't find my head, I'm told time and time again, but it's just so hard to find when there's nothing left in men. I stumbled hard, fell fast, and clawed my way back up, but my claws shredded everything that helped me take enough. This guilt, nothing feels worse than the guilt. I didn't know I told a lie, I didn't expect it to wilt. You see, I thought I'd hold your hand and I could shut out the world and just wander in my mind and let my senses unfurl, but you faded, you strayed, you let it drift away, and now I'm left here in this guilty, insane, lost in my dreams of that night, more nightmares than nights since I gave up the fight for what's left of this love, the bug that's endangered, in danger of rising above all the hatred, the breath that gets wasted when words start to burn more than flames concentrated on searing, tearing, scarring, and wearing, bearing the marks when I insisted on carrying the patterns, carved, battered, matted, splattered on the countertop. Cold steel drops, the screams echo through the wooden block. Home? What's in a home? Cold feet, you drown and drone. Stones thrown and broken bones and anger taken out on those who don't know where to go. This is where they turn. Taught that family is your backup when the whole world grinds and groans. Tired of your mess-ups. You're tired of your mess-ups. Tired of making these apologies. You're just another suck-up. Time to lay back, cut the slack. Tomorrow's just a new day. The next time when you open your eyes, you're 6 feet under, crying, lying awake. But it's not sleep that I await. Darkness all around, yet I imagine your face. Sip, swallow, sip, ring, hit, ignore. Sip, swallow, wait a minute. How much more? What awaits me? What's this light so fabled? Cradled in my head, the tunnel tapers, walls slick with razors, sanity stretched till it's paper thin, caught within inches of the end. Flick it, let it snap, paint it all black. Aren't we all the same? No order, no borders, this is our world. If black is what you make us, then it's black that's gonna take us to the end. Put a bullet in your head if you tread on the things that make up everything we need. All the things we live to free, we live to live. We live to breathe, live to crush corporate dreams, one with 99 Wall Street bowing at our feet. We're the new world, the matter to the fact. We're the people that the people want to kick onto the train track. We are the black, the cloud looming overhead. We're the ones who live to bring to mind the ones who fought to free you. Those are dead, and you're the ones who turning out ahead. The black cloud will rain, it'll wash it all away, but for now I'll wait and fade. Just a shadow waiting for the day I'm lying awake, but it's not sleep that I awake. There's darkness all around you, I imagine your face. Slip, sip, swallow, sip, ring, hit, ignore, sip, swallow, this time I'll see the devil's door.
Thanks for listening to our Boys Have Feelings 2 episode. Special thanks to Sebastian, Paul, and Connor for doing such a great job with their acoustic set. And like all great Canadian rock bands, the ultimate rite of passage is taking the show on the road and traveling across Canada. Hope you guys live the dream. Thanks also to Carl Abuela for his spoken word contribution and to Najeli for taking the lead on her first interview.